Well then, I was wrong. Jeez, like the past week on Film Junkie Live on the Vodka stream last night, we were all kind of agreeing that Patty's probably not going to come back for Wonder Woman 3. It just didn't seem like that was going to be the case with all the digs that she was, digging at Warner Media, Warner Brothers and stuff. And then, of course, you have her Star Wars movie, the Cleopatra movie. It just didn't feel like it was going to happen. But they were just waiting for those numbers. And they're good. What's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here. All right, the numbers are in, guys. Everybody was anxiously waiting to get the box office numbers and, of course, the subscriber numbers, everything. Obviously, the new era of dual releasing movies on a streaming service, as well as the movie theaters in this pandemic era, which is, it's weird how I keep seeing that on the timeline. In this pandemic era. Is this era ever going to end? I hope it fucking does. But the thing is, though, if the pandemic era ends, the streaming era is still going to very much be there and kicking into gear. So, yeah, everybody was kind of anxiously waiting these numbers. I mean, obviously, Warner Media and everybody were doing this. When it comes to box office, I'll pull up the box office report where Wonder Woman 84 currently sits right now. Ew, a bubble in the throat. So it's currently sitting worldwide at $85 million. It made $16.7 million opening weekend, of course, in the States domestically, which, of course, that doesn't sound too great. Obviously, pandemic era. I think there's like some numbers that some people were crunching here. I'm going to pull up Luis Fernando. He's got it pretty much broken down a lot better right here. That's just the overall tally, which, like I said, it's not too shabby for on the major markets being closed and movie theaters not full capacity. They're not selling out the whole theater and everything. So let's go right here. He's got it broken down. China, 24.2 million. So not too bad. I mean, that's the highest one right there. US 16.7, 6.5 in Taiwan, Australia. So, yeah, and he says it's doing very well in Taiwan, so that's good. And it says Wonder Woman 84 debuted with 1.4 million in India, so same as the first Wonder Woman. So he's kind of breaking it down by region right there. And it says, now, think about it. Wonder Woman 1984 grossed $16.7 million in its opening theaters, and its opening in theaters in the U.S. where only 32% of the theaters are open. So this is less than what I was hearing, which was like there was only going to be like 40% theaters open. But now he's saying 32% without any of the main cities, and despite being available on HBO Max. According to Warner Media, half of HBO Max subscribers saw Wonder Woman 84 in the first 24 hours. That is good. Good job, everyone, for doing that. Even if you didn't really dig it, however you felt like it. He even says right here, there's clearly a giant market for Wonder Woman in the U.S., far bigger than it already was 3 years ago. Small wonder why Wonder Media fast-tracked. Yeah, I guess that is a question to ask. But still, it is good that the fact that that Warner Media saw those numbers, that in the first 24 hours, we all were watching Wonder Woman 84. That's good. That's what they wanted to see. They wanted to see those numbers, see the active users on their platform, which has already taken a huge spike anyways when the whole thing was announced. And of course, they're hopefully that's closing the gap for what it's making in the box office right now. So there definitely is an audience out there. I mean, I know some people are like totally hating on the movie. We talked about, our grievances about it. You guys have heard mine, but it's just kind of funny. It's like, yeah, but where we're at right now, people wanted a movie that was uplifting, and as much as there's people like shitting all over it, still people like went out to the movie theater to go watch it. They brought it up on their streaming service. They opened their gifts and then put it on, and that's what it was all about. So this experiment has started off pretty well, I would say, and so well that obviously that pretty much they were. Oh yeah, here's another little thing that I saw, another tweet right here that I was going to show you guys. That was interesting. Broke the record of largest domestic opening weekend during the pandemic era. Yes, of course, that freaking, it's just so weird how that's the case. Pandemic era, just say that. Anyways, so 3 days in 2,151 theaters. This is with only 56% of the marketplace open for business and seating capacity limits. Over 10,000 private shows were rented out, driving box office. So we got people that are renting out movie theaters right there. And what do I keep saying, guys? I mean, you know, these actors, directors, and they why not them do something like that? You know, start fucking putting some money into these movie theater chains. Let's not wait for like some kind of stimulus check or some bailout. I don't think that's actually going to happen. Doesn't seem like it's going to happen. So yeah, but anyway, so obviously they were waiting for the numbers. They already had a deal made. They were just waiting for the numbers because all of a sudden it was just like, bam, Warner Brothers has officially confirmed that Wonder Woman 3 is in development with director Patty Jenkins and star Gal Gadot to return. So there you go, guys. That is what's trending right now. A lot of people are excited about it. And it was just like, okay. So that's what was going on behind the scenes. Interesting, like I said, with all the little kind of digs that Patty Jenkins was giving Warner Brothers the past week or so. So you just kind of found it a little interesting. But yeah, obviously the deal was made. They were just waiting for those finalized numbers, and it all looked good. And so now they're fast tracking. So are they going to bump this in front of Star Wars? I'm willing to guess so. Because I think the last time when it was all announced, I think she tweeted out that she has a treatment that she's turning in or something like that. So I don't think she's has a full-on script yet, but she has a treatment. So I don't know what's going on with Wonder Woman 3. I mean, I think all of us just are begging that Jeff Johns like stays away from it, which he will. Trust. I see a lot of people going like, no, Jeff Johns, don't have Jeff Johns anywhere near there. Get the guy with the ball cap. Get him away. And it's like, yes, you just wait, guys. Give it a little bit. We're going to be hearing about him going away. Yes, we know it's coming. They just wanted to wait till Wonder Woman 84 came out and did its business before they started talking about him. So he's going to be nowhere near it. And yeah, a lot of people are going over ideas. I'll probably do a video where I'll like have like a little pitch of like where I think it should go. I mean, obviously, you know, one of my biggest grievances was the fact that there wasn't enough Themyscira. I mean, that opening Themyscira scene in Wonder Woman 84 is truly magical. Probably the best scene of the movie. So yes, we got to get the story to go back there. Go back to Themyscira, have more Themyscira. Obviously, it's going to be present day. I think Gal even said, like, yeah, it's going to be present day. And I think Patty a long time ago said it would definitely be present day. So that's good. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays off of Zack Snyder's Justice League. I mean, we're going to see that in the next 3 months. And obviously, that's present day. It's going to be interesting to see if they, like, play off of that. If there's any kind of, like, is she trying to find her way back home? And, you know, we see that it just ends with, like, obviously when it comes to Justice League, we know that he was like, there was going to be some spin-off kind of stuff. We know like Arthur gets contacted by, what's his name? Willem Dafoe. Totally blanking on the name right now. Vulko. Geez. Yep, that's right. Not awake quite yet, guys. Anyways, so we know that everybody's going to go on their own thing until they have to meet again when Darkseid shows up. So I'm kind of curious if they're going to play into anything off of that. And fast tracking makes you a little nervous too, because I'm guessing, because Patty did say that, you know, that she already did come up with an idea, but she wasn't sure if they're going to go with it. I'm willing to bet that they're probably going to take pieces away from that or off of that, whatever that she came up with John's little, and then hopefully rearrange it. I think they'll probably pull in like another writer to help along with it. And I'm sure the Snyders will produce it again. And hopefully, like I said, get it back to there. We had the happy-go-lucky stuff, you know, the cheesy, cringy stuff. Let's get it back to the Amazonian warrior now. Let's do that. And I'm sure that that's going to be like everybody that was griping that she didn't have her sword and shield. I can't even say it. Sword and shield. I think they're going to be. She's definitely going to get those back. I feel. I think that was mainly a John's thing, but you know, it's all good. It worked out. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much what was happening today. It's interesting to see how fast tracked this is. That's what I'm curious to see. Like, when are they going to start? You know, when are they going to start filming? When's the script going to be done? It's all very interesting. I just hope that they're, you know, not rushing it a little too much. It almost feels like that, and that could be that could make people a little nervous. Yeah, it does make sense. But the fact that this will be her third movie, it's almost like, okay, as long as you got the script, got everything going, I think hopefully everything will be okay. So we'll see what happens, guys. Let me know your thoughts about it down below. Hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm doing this shit. And of course, follow me in the sock meds down below: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Patreon if you want to help out the pirate ship. I surely would appreciate that. And then, of course, merchandise also down below. All right, guys. Love you. Bye.